All right, what's going on, everyone? This is Jamie. Somewhere in the other carousel, there's a much longer video I did. I went through and unboxed all this other stuff, but this is like the shorter, more consolidated. Like, give it like a minute or so of me talking about this, about these products. This is the Premo all-purpose pest control. There's also the garden and the pet one. I went through today and used this Premo all-purpose pest control. We took it outside and sprayed it all through my entire like yard on the perimeter, things like that, kind of like what you would do if you had any other pest control stuff. Like, so like kind of went through that. So my thoughts on the unboxing process, fine. Like it came in a little package. The tops were like sealed, which is great. They gave you like instructions how to go through and do that, like what to do with it, how to go about it, depending on the product you had. That was fantastic as well. What I didn't like, which this is probably a picky thing for me because I have a slightly bigger yard, at least for Vegas, is the spray nozzle. The spray's fine, but if you're spraying like an entire yard worth of stuff, you may be better off like taking what's in here and putting it into like if you can get them relatively inexpensive, like not electric like sprayer, to either put in this here or dump this out and then go spray it around. Um, I'll pause this for a second and show you what I mean, and then I'll bring it back over here. Oh, it's gonna be a little weird, but this is what I mean. Like a sprayer like this. So like this is battery powered right here, so you can replace the batteries. I should have put the fluid in this thing and then taken that out, but I wanted to put it in the format that like in the way that it was sent to me to kind of test that out. So if I were to redo it, I would go through and put it in this thing, and I would have taken this out, and work from there. So like not the end of the world, but just if you have a bigger area that you need to cover, something like this would be great. This is one of the just run-of-the-mill electric sprayers. I use this a lot for spraying weeds, for pest control, things like that. Um, it I basically decided to go with this route, so therefore I wasn't stuck going with like this harsh chemical type product like this guy. For wondering what's over here, this is basically where I store all the stuff after spraying. So for the cat, if she comes out in the garage, she doesn't deal with it. Anyway, let's go back to the product. All right, we're back over here. Yeah, so if you have a big area, take this stuff out and put it in a sprayer like that. If you don't, this works fine. Or if you have a very strong hand, also don't be an idiot like me. Don't do this in the wind. Wait for a non-windy day because I had stuff spraying every which direction. Regardless, even if it's like, safe for pets, things like that, still I cover myself for like pest control type stuff. Um, Other than that, though, like it seemed fine. The products were fine. It didn't smell bad. Didn't like I got a little bit on my hands and stuff. Wasn't bad at all. So like I can't complain about anything else. That's just kind of like my pros and cons and overall thoughts about it. I'm excited to see what will end up happening here. As long as this thing doesn't as long as I don't get a bunch of ants in my house, I'll be super excited. And that's all I'm really looking for. Something that's not as intrusive as like the super like duper like chemically powerful things that you can get at big box stores. My hope is that this works a little bit better, but we will find out. And once I like a month or two from now, I'll do an update and give you an idea. So with that being said, appreciate you. Thank you for watching. And as always, thank you. You have a great rest of your day.